Today we're going to show you the crushing mill we use to make extra virgin olive oil. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll leave it linked above. As you can see, this is the chute we use so the olives enter gradually instead of all at once, so the machine doesn't get overwhelmed. Now we'll disassemble it so you can see the inside of the mill. We remove this piece, which has a collar to help raise and lower it easily. That's the olive entry point, and here we've added some bolts with a cover. Let's remove the top as well, and now we can access the interior. As you can see, it's a round perforated base that lets the olive paste come out. It has spinning blades, and on the edges of the round base, we've welded metal plates so the olive pits hit them and get crushed. It's very important that if one side hits a plate, the other doesn't, so the machine doesn't get stuck. Only one side should take the impact at a time. As you can see here, the top part hits the plate, but the bottom doesn't. Everything must be asymmetrical. Now let's disassemble one of these plates so you can see how we made them. It's a rod with two welded plates on the sides, and a notch that fits into the motor shaft. That notch is key to locking the piece in place. Besides, the screw is reverse threaded, so it tightens as it runs, meaning it can't come loose. Even so, we've welded the locking notch just in case. Here you can see the screw with a lock nut. We believe it's a grower nut, which helps ensure it doesn't loosen easily. And that's basically it. Everything runs off the motor. We made a hole and a slot for the shaft to fit into the pot. That notch we mentioned aligns with the motor shaft. This entire setup is handmade and welded by us. We just took a stainless steel pot, made holes for the bolts so we can fasten it from the outside, and that's it. Here's the motor, which we set in using that hole. Any stainless steel pot will work. Later in the video, we'll show how to adapt one. We've also built a base to mount the motor securely, with metal legs and a square frame. You can add an emergency stop switch if you like. We just use a simple on-off switch. Since the entire crushing system is enclosed while running, there's no risk of injury. If it ever does get stuck, you can just switch it off. So far it's been working very well. We left a gap here so everything gets crushed properly. At the end of the video, I'll show you how the machine works live. You'll see that if too many olives go in at once, it may clog slightly, but it works through it. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. If it gets good support, we'll keep showing the rest of the machines we use. Here, for example, we could cut this pot and use it as the base for a DIY crusher. We'd cut it from the inside, add the locking notches, then bolts and threads for the lid and the opening. You can even use the original pot lid as a top cover. It's just an example. If you can do it in metal and weld it properly, even better. But it shows how almost anything can be repurposed. We drill the outlet hole here, the olive entry point would be just around here. Now here's the footage of us crushing the olives, see how the machine works. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to see upcoming videos. If this gets support, we'll post the videos for the mixer, decanter, and more.